Welcome to the Talk of the Town with your host, Glenn Jackson. For more information about the news and events Glenn will be talking about, visit the Town of Whitchurch-Stouffville's website at townofws.ca. This podcast is in cooperation with Whistle FM 102.9, Whitchurch-Stouffville's community radio station. And now, here's Glenn.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Talk of the Town for the week beginning February 5th. I'm your host, Glenn Jackson, and the Talk of the Town this week is the closure and relocation of our temporary library. So as you may know, our library has been located at 175 Molestar Street for the last about a year now, and they're all ready to move back into the newly expanded leisure center, which should open later this spring. So the library on Molestar Street will be closing the week of February 19th. There's no opening date set yet back at the permanent location on Park Drive South, but the library will be closing the week of Monday, February 19th. If you have any books that are due while the library is closed, you can still return them on the due date to 175 Molestar to the drop box. You can just leave it in the bin, and you can leave them in the bin up until February 27th. For more updates about the relocation of the library, you can go to wsplibrary.ca for more information. And again, we don't have a firm date on when they'll be opening again at the expanded leisure center, but I will keep you up to date with that. And again, go to the library's website for more updates on that move. Speaking of February 19th, Monday, February 19th is Family Day, and we have some closures here in town. For example, the municipal offices, the library, and 19 on the park will be closed on February 19th. Therefore, the move from the library will start on Tuesday, February 20th. There are some other altered hours at some of the town's facilities on Family Day, including the leisure center, the museum, the Clippers Complex, the Stouffville Arena, and Soccer City. So scoot over to the town's website at townofws.ca, and there's a complete list of all the hours for the town facilities on Monday, February 19th, Family Day. If you're looking for something to do on Family Day, or anytime up until then, I've been giving some updates on some of our outdoor rinks over the last little while. And as of the beginning of this week, so about February 5th, the following outdoor rinks are open for skating: Byers Pond Park, Greenwood Park, and Rupert Park. We've had some fluctuating temperatures the last little while, so as you know, outdoor rinks are highly dependent on snowfall and temperature. So as of the beginning of this week, Byers Pond Park, Greenwood Park, and Rupert Park are open for skating. If there is a sign there saying it's closed for skating, please do not skate on it. You can do a little bit of damage to it and jeopardize the reopening of it later on in the week if temperatures get lower. One quick note is that the Ballantrae Park, the rink of the Ballantrae Park, is closed for the season. So that one is closed due to a small little mechanical breakdown at the park. The temperatures are supposed to drop throughout the weeks. Pop out with your skates on, see if the rinks are open, and again, please, if there's a sign there that says do not skate on it, please do not. Speaking of water, the town is undergoing a water and wastewater master study, and we just released a bulletin late last week about a public information center coming up on Thursday, March 1st, from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the town hall for public input towards this master plan. So, according to the release, the master plan study is to determine the short and long-term water and wastewater infrastructure needs to support growth here in Whitchurch-Stouffville to the year 2041. So we're just beginning that study. We are looking for public input. Go to the town's website and look in next week's edition of On the Road for more details about the master plan. So again, Public Information Centre, Thursday, March 1st from 5:30 to 7:30 in the council chambers at Town Hall. Speaking of public works, I mentioned last week and have posted on the town's website information about the new centralized call center for Green for Life. Now, Green for Life is a company that looks after our waste collection, our recycling, our waste, our organic waste. We have entered into a new contract with them, which is great news. They have set up a centralized call center. So any inquiries the public may have about your waste collection, you can now call Green for Life directly. You do not have to call Town Hall here in Stouffville. So if you have a pen handy, their phone number is 1-866-421-5625. You can also get that phone number on our website and on our social media. So if you have any concerns about your waste collection, including getting new blue bins and new green bins if they're damaged or if you just moved to town, Green for Life will supply them to you. No need to come over to Town Hall and pick them up anymore. So again, very quickly, 1-866-421-5625, and that information is also on the town's website. Also on the town's website are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 job postings that we currently have available. I mentioned a couple weeks ago that a lot of them are summer-based. We have some closing on February 9th, which is Friday of this week, including some positions at our pool. Deck supervisors, deck attendants, aquatics instructors, and lifeguards. We have some deadlines coming up for summer positions there. There's a couple at the museum coming up, not lifeguards, but camp counselors and supervisors. We have positions for parks laborer, a planner in the development services, and a recreation planner. If you go to the town's website, townofws.ca, right at the very top of the homepage is a link. It says careers, and you can click on it and get all the information there, including the job descriptions and the closing dates for the applications. I mentioned over the last couple of weeks as a reminder that if you live in Ward 3, you will, if you haven't already, received a survey in the mail regarding your internet service. We're very interested to know what your service is like in Ward 3, and if you did get it and haven't had time to fill it out yet, or if you'd like to do it online, you can get the survey from our website and social media. There's a link there that you can go to and fill it out. We're very interested on that. While you're at our website, you can also download an application form for Savers Stouffville. This is a reminder that this starts on March 1st, and Savers Stouffville, which used to be Stouffvilicious, is a month-long initiative highlighting our local restaurants and eateries. So if you are a restaurant or an eatery in town that would like to participate in Savers Stouffville, scoot over to the town's website, or you can give Tina Sharma, our downtown coordinator, or David Tooley, our economic development officer, a call to get more information. To wrap up this week's episode is a reminder that this week is Council Week. So on Tuesday, February 6th is a council meeting. You can download the agenda off the website, and if you wait a couple days after it's over, you can download the minutes and the audio to it so you can listen to it. During the meeting, you can follow live on Twitter at WS_Town Hall. You can also listen live on the website. Just go on to the website while the meeting is going on and tune in. And of course, you can pop over. February 6th council meeting is 7 p.m. There's 5 things on the agenda. I will summarize those next week. The council meeting coming up next is Tuesday, February 20th, and that will be 3 p.m. And you can download the agenda off the town's website Thursday at noon, February 15th. So pop on over, stay informed of what goes on in council. There's numerous ways to do that, including listening to this episode every week. So thank you very much for tuning in, and until next week, stay warm, everybody.
The Talk of the Town with your host Glenn Jackson is a production of Whistle FM, Whitchurch-Stouffville's community radio station. Tune in weekly on 102.9 FM or at whistlefm.ca for updates about town's news, information, and events. For more information about the town, including everything you heard today, go to townofws.ca and follow our social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.